Hello, hello, hello. What's up? I will wait for a few more people to join in and then we'll see what can be done next. Hi, hi, hello, hello, hello. 10 people. Okay, 9. Waiting for slightly more people to join in. All right. Uh, Fine. Let's actually get started. Right now, in euro, I am expecting price to reach within this and then we'll plan any trade. In between this mess, I'm not really interested, nor I'm not really interested in entering shots from here too. This area looks good because if you have a quick look at 4S time frame, uh, of course we are very low in the discounted area, but till the time prices are continuing to follow the order flow, I have no reason to enter in longs, right? So till the time it's holding its order flow, we'll see what can be done. Also, one more area of interest is this range low is never tested. So right now what I'm expecting is prices retrace up higher and then fall. I will enter only after a nice confirmation, but if prices fail to do that and price continue to push up higher, I'll plan shots from here. This is what my trading plan looks like. I have incorporated this area as well, like the bigger time frame range, for me to actually think of what can be the potential entry. So इसलिए मैंने alert लगा के रखे at all these levels. Let's see if prices reach within that. Gold looks interesting to me because in gold, I am planning shots right now. If we see in higher time frame what gold is exactly trying to do, it tried to take support from this demand area that we discussed, right? From here we expected that there is fair chance that prices might hold or take some sort of support, but right now it don't look that solid. What price did is, here we had this level of inefficiency, and just above that we have a supply. Price have filled this inefficiency, and after filling this inefficiency, price started continuing to push down lower. Right now prices are at a premium area and we might look for possible shots from here. If you remember, I have marked this area and also updated that we'll be mostly looking for shots from here. We got a really nice reaction. Right now the immediate targeted levels is definitely this. So even from the current trading area, if we just calculate, it's roughly around 350 pips in the downward direction. The bias and the plan is to continue to look for shots, and for that we need confirmation. That is what we are waiting for now. My intentions were, if we get a sweep of this liquidity, would actually love to enter in shots. My focus was this inefficiency level. अगर यहाँ पे आता है और फिर structural shift देता है, then I will be continuing to look for shots. But what happened recently is we got this supply area, right? Price have filled this supply, tested this supply, we got the rejection. Sellers failed to take out this low right here, which is our first available clear visible target. What price did next is, prices tried to take out some internal range liquidity above this high, didn't take out this, and right now prices are selling. My bias and my intentions are bearish, and I will be looking for shots. That is what I'm like quite sure of. So hello. So my intentions are, prices will definitely take out this, but overall this is my first very clear target. So I know it's roughly around 350 pips, but that is what our target is. Right now I'm just waiting for more confirmation. I have one position running which I enter before the live stream. It's like I just entered in futures with five lots, five micros, and it's currently running at 160, $140. But let's see how further price builds. I am overall bearish. My intention is definitely this area to be taken out. The immediate next level of support where I see is this zone. Before that, I don't see any support. Now the question is where we are supposed to enter, or where we are planning to enter. Firstly, roughly around this area, after more price development, we can plan to enter shorts from here itself. If not this, if it just push up higher, we'll see. But I think from the current area, it's okayish, it's logical. So we'll plan it accordingly. Let's have patience and let's see how price builds next. I'll be fine with entering shots around this. This will be like not a very crazy trade because I'll be risking only maybe half percent, because I also see a chance and a probability of price pushing up higher. So need to see how prices build. If we see 1H के ऊपर का हमने liquidity यहाँ का sweep कर लिया है, ठीक है, ये जो candle 1H में बनी है, we have swept liquidity above it. So now it's important to see how prices react to this current supply area where prices exactly are at. We have this precise area of supply as well. We'll just wait and see, and also be ready to execute as prices build. Most probably we will be looking for shorts only. So just be ready and be prepared to enter shorts. I am just marking like what would be the risk reward in this if we happen to enter here. $7 just the first target is definitely this. I would definitely ask you to wait and see how things builds. Uh, let's just wait. Let's just wait for more confirmation and more order flow to build and then plan. Also, along the way, also we can enter. So that is also one of the probability that I'm seeing. The rejection looks solid. Enter with 0.5% risk right here. 45 pips as your stop loss. And your target is 1:3.5. I'm risking just over 400 के आसपास. But risk 0.5 or 0.25 as you feel comfortable. Roughly around 45 to 50 pips would be your stop loss, and your target to the downside is 150 pips, your first TP, and this can actually stretch to 1:8 risk reward trade. So this is quite possible. Guys, enter shots. Okay, 0.5% risk. in the other group I'm mentioning 0.3 just to be more. I don't know what all people are there, how they trade. So, but you enter with 0.5%, okay? 0.5% is a decent one. Haven't executed any trade since morning, and I'll be back to your chats. What about NQ? NQ, bro, NQ. Mostly आज थोड़ा ऊपर जाके I will be looking for sells only. Not sell actually. Wait, मैंने अभी देखते हैं यार, अभी कुछ बोला नहीं जा सकता यहाँ से. बाइंग भी हो सकती है because prices have filled the inefficiency and it can continue to push up higher. Sure, mate, I can. So if we go to 4H time frame, what's happening over here is prices have tried multiple times to push up higher. From this zone, the initial reaction was good. Then the second reaction, it tried to push up higher, but it has failed to close above. It just swept liquidity, and then after that, it tried to push up higher but failed. Now again, it's trying, but I don't think it is capable enough to take out these highs. So the intention is now to either take out this and this. If not anything crazy, but at least this black line is what I'm expecting to be taken out. So I'm more inclined towards selling, and I have intentions of prices pushing down lower. If you see this too, you can clearly see that it tried to push up higher, but it has failed. And another reason is the inefficiency that we have left got filled. This was the supply that got tested. So I don't see prices have a reason to hold this area. Maybe it will hold around for more time, but I would love to see prices dropping and pushing down lower and eventually taking out this low. Now there is a catch, okay? In this zone itself, there is a fair chance कि prices एक तो यहीं से गिरे, नहीं तो भाई प्राइजेस ऐसा कर सकती है कि ऊपर आए और फिर यहाँ से गिरे, या तो और तो चुद्यापा करना है थोड़ा, तो ये वाला भी सिनारियो पॉसिबल है. तो अभी जो इमीडिएट सिनारियो में हमने एंट्री लिया, हम उस पर कन्विक्शन रख के होल्ड करेंगे बिकॉज इट्स लॉजिकल, right? And we are trying to enter shots, we are trying to take a small chunk of move. We are not going to hold till this entirely, depending on volatility of course, but the immediate first target level will be around 1:3 is what I'm targeting from this trade. Also और एक कन्विक्शन है कि ये 1H टाइम फ्रेम में जो ये काइंड ऑफ इनर कैंडल बनाया था, इसके हाई का हमने लिक्विडिटी स्वीप कर लिया है. सो इंटेंशन ऐसा है कि इट कैन पोटेंशियली पुश डाउन लो. आई एम ऑल्सो नॉट इग्नोरिंग द प्रोबेबिलिटी कि प्राइजेस यहाँ भी आ सकता है, तो मैं उसके लिए ओपन हूँ एंड आई एम फाइन विथ लूजिंग आउट ऑन दिस ट्रेड. सो दैट इज वॉट माई इंटेंशन सेज फॉर गोल्ड. Is this a great and a crazy high probability trade? No, it's not. Okay, so if you only want to enter in high probability, you can avoid and ignore this trade, because right now we are in a very choppy range. Direction anticipation wise, yes, we are confident that it has to go down lower, but entry wise we are skeptical if it's gonna work, if it's gonna fail. But I'm risking 0.5%. I'm taking my bet, so it's fine. Okay, it will not be a very big hole in my pocket, so it's fine. I'm just willing to take that risk. Nasdaq में as I said, like अभी फिलहाल के लिए I'll wait and I'll wait for session to open. Session will open at around 8, so we'll see. We have good enough time to analyze and see where exactly prices are heading, and then we'll plan things as per that. I have given it enough room, so I don't really worry about it. It's logical as well, so it's perfectly fine. I'll just get rid of it. Also in 15 minutes, we actually got a break of structure. Uh, we have taken out the slow here. So that way, again, it's sort of logical. We are reacting from a nice area, got a structural shift, reacting from the order flow that we have built. Only thing is this premium area is still pending. So if there is not enough liquidity, price can decide to push up higher, take us out, and then again it can just push down lower. So if we have entered in this, I have already accepted the probability. And also one more thing, as I said, this is not the best trade. This is like okay trade, not the greatest. So if you want to avoid it, or if you like it by any chance, if this is not within your risk appetite, you should not execute this trade because it's not the best one. Okay. Mm. Yeah, it's fine even if it's fail because I'm not risking much. Nextly, if it decide to push up higher, something within this will plan, or maybe within this we will see. Then after this, we just need to wait because I'm not really willing to look for longs because of the way prices are building up. It's quite slow. जब तक बहुत ज़्यादा invalidation नहीं हो जाता कि prices continue to hold like this and still doing this, that's when I will look for longs. And maybe then I will look for these internal liquidity to be taken out and fill the inefficiency. But till that time, if that does not happen, we are cool. I'm still in. Yeah, I'm out. This kicked me out right here. I'm out in this one. Uh, Now next I will just wait to see what next. And I was fine with the intentions and this as well. And also, as I mentioned, like this was not the greatest trade, so it was very easy to avoid. It's just that I entered. It was not the greatest of the trades. The greatest trade was Euro USD, where we have entered and made crazy money. Next, we need to wait for it to do something nice. Legally, I don't have any intentions. Euro USD, if we see, it's in a range. Gold, it's looking like it will push up higher, but I'm not really sure how long it's gonna push because my intentions were bearish. Maybe it has to push up higher, but I'm not really super convinced with buying right here. Maybe this it's reacting off this area, and from there buyers are trying to take the charge. So it was quite possible that it can push up higher. But my intentions were bearish because I gave you the reason, like the way it's building up, it don't make super solid sense for price to push up higher from here. But if price does that, it's markets, right? It's possible. So we need to see after this liquidation, after this high gets taken out, how price react from this supply area, which is this buy to sell candle, which is the extreme of this. And if it still continue to fail, then though I'm not really sure where prices are heading after that. It's in a mess, but my intentions are still bearish. I'll just wait for more price developments. German index, it's actually good. We can expect price to take out this, and then from this area, as I said, and if you remember, my intentions are quite bearish. There's this liquidity available, so we'll see how it builds up. For that, we need to analyze how prices react to this supply area, and once price reach within this supply area, we need to wait for a 15 minutes order flow shift and things to build up. Then we will see. EU, it's in a range. EU, I don't really see anything at the moment. Once price reach within this area, we can analyze and plan what can be done next. But before that, I don't see anything. Coming to US 100, NQ, triple Q, we have tested this range high. We are reacting from this nice gap fill. The inefficiency got filled. This gap that was there, that was also filled. Daily, maybe we are kind of reacting from this demand area, which is part of a demand chain. So it's quite logical for the price to continue to push up higher, but I would wait for the session to open and then we'll see. But if this was a session, I would have actually planned to enter longs. In fact, like this high, don't you think it is supposed to go like quite easy, very easy, and that is supposed to go? We have taken out this liquidity right here. I don't think this low will be taken out, so that's the strong low. From this area you can actually see these highs getting swept. This is a nice demand area. We have some inefficiency just above it, but I don't think price will come here because as I said, it is coming from a liquidity hunt for a negative risk reward trade. I'm not asking any like you to enter, but if you see, there's sort of a negative risk reward trade. And like it's super high probability, like it can work definitely. It's a negative risk reward only, that's the problem. And if you want to make it 1:1, still it can work. We have not executed in this one. This is just observation trade. This high is definitely supposed to go. Negative risk reward. Yeah. AUDUSD. Crazy. So finally, we are within the supply again. within this higher time frame supply range. Now I would wait. For this to be a high probability, I need a 1 minute structural shift for me to be convinced that yes, this is the trade, this is the place where we are planning to enter for it. If I fail to get that, I'm not entering. TUSD. The rejection looks good. It's just that we need to wait for some more confirmation. By the way, like I have never traded AUD USD, but I think we can potentially get some good shots in AUD USD. And also, if you remember, we actually have called out the shots there. I'll just pull out AUD USD. If you remember, this is exactly the annotation I did on the live call, updating that if price tests the range low, this is very clear liquidity. We can definitely target that and fill off this inefficiency that price have left. Price exactly did that very beautifully. So this could have been the trade that we could have executed. Right now also, price have swept internal range liquidity, mitigated the supply area, like 15-minute structural shift following off the order flow. So as per that, this becomes quite logical for us to enter with. Like I'm not entering because I don't really trade this pair much. Not much. I had never traded this honestly. We do have this as available liquidity, so again this could be just an observation trade, like because this does make sense. I also do have one more outlook for the same. If price decide to go to the premium area first, which is this, and then drop, this is also very much possible. But also price can just continue to follow the order flow, which is your 15-minute structure. It's holding quite bearish. Until the time it's holding bearish, it's our job to just continue trading in that direction. So that is again quite possible. So here what I want here is 1 minute structural shift. Right now it's holding quite bullish and we are not really looking forward to enter longs. So we'll just wait and see how things builds up. If prices show that okay, it has to push up higher, there is available liquidity, we'll see what can be done. Most probably though we will avoid, but as prices develop, we can have some different intentions and plan as well. Also coming back to your US 100, not traded, but yeah, just observation. It's gonna go to this. Of course, we have not executed this one. It's just observation, just for fun. Only the intention is right that this high is supposed to go, but for markets to open, we still have 1 hour 15, 1 hour 5 minutes. So just observation. See the thing that we discussed, if you remember, that price can just come within this and then drop. Right now, oh, I don't know how I ignored this alert. Now we are within the premium area and we would still continue to look for shots as per our intentions. We got a hunt of liquidity very beautifully. We have swept this. The selling, the rejection is quite beautiful. I'm liking it. Next is to wait. wait for confirmation. Like it's confirmed, sort of. Yeah, it's kind of confirmed. अब जिसको घुसना घुस सकते हैं, आपकी रिस्क पे है। मतलब तो लॉजिकल तो है ये बहुत सारा, बट यही है कि तुम्हें घुसना है कि नहीं। अभी नहीं घुसना, मतलब थोड़ा अपन अभी ऑर्डर फ्लो का वेट करेंगे तो बढ़िया सीन हो सकता है। अभी रिजेक्शन इज perfect, we are liking it. Let's wait for some more price developments for us to actually be invested in this trade rather than just jumping in random or at random areas. Let's just wait. I personally like something maybe within this premium range. Prices reach there, will be adding to my shots. अभी फिलहाल अपन ने कोई एंट्री नहीं ली है, वी आर जस्ट वेटिंग for the confirmation. If it happens to confirm, we are making a position. If it fails to confirm, we are not making any position. I mean, like not entering in any position. Let's see how this goes. We do have some nicely stacked liquidity. Nice liquidity hunt. Rejection after the liquidity hunt is also good. But we are also reacting off a demand. So we just need to check like who is more dominant and aggressive. And depending on that, we will just plan to execute our positions. जो मैंने सप्लाई कहा था वहां से रिजेक्शन आ रहा है। आई हैव एंटर्ड here right now. Stop loss again around 50 pips. अगर आपका रिस्क एपेटाइट नहीं है मत लो, दिस वुड बी मे बी द सेकेंड लास्ट और लास्ट ट्रेड फॉर मी, सी फॉर CFD, especially for gold because US market तो अभी ओपन भी नहीं हुआ है, so we definitely have potential to make money there, but I am having conviction that it's gonna sell, so that's the reason it does make sense to me. Not really making extremely huge position, but selling does look good to me. And also, like, if you don't want to execute, it's perfectly fine. You can completely avoid this. Okay. और जैसे मैंने कहा लाइक यहाँ पे डिमांड है तो ये होल्ड कर सकता। आई एम होल्डिंग। If this fails, I will be done with gold. The intention of executing longs was if this is a liquidity hunt and prices are selling aggressively, then definitely this is a great trade to execute. Let's see how further price build. If it just slowly and gradually start forming lower highs, lower lows, we can actually have conviction in this. Let's see. Totally depends on how it builds up now. अगर ये फेल कर देता है तो ये जोन एंटायरली फेल कर जाएगा. In the short idea can actually end up. Okay, I am still in. I'm just waiting for this last reaction. यहाँ से क्या आ रहा है देखते हैं. If you have exited, that's fine. I am just waiting for this last area. If this high goes, I'm exiting. Open the exit tab. अगर ये फील करता है तो या टोटली 1% डाउन. Supply area. Still holding. Yeah, it will fail. But let's see if it just push down lower slightly. Mm, I'm out. So done with the gold. अभी गोल्ड में तो नहीं मैं एंट्री ले रहा हूँ. I'm done. 1% down. We I don't have anything actually. Like here we have liquidity. Maybe it will just push up high because this looks in a solid strength. So ये ऊपर जा सकता है. And I don't have anything to do with it. Like no entries. I'm done. अभी मैं बस या तो US 100 या टेस्ला में एग्जीक्यूट करूँगा ट्रेड if there's anything. Was not well. I was active on charts, but like I had terrible headache and I don't really wanted to go live in that. Take unnecessary load. I was like trading from bed. Definitely. आपके सामने वैसे बेड पे रेट के तो ट्रेड नहीं कर सकता. See, this trade is working and it's going. folks. And uh like a one thing we cannot just trade like boom, but it's like fucking went like a rocket. And how long it's gonna fly? At least till this close to 1:1. So ये trade नहीं लिया अपन ने. But yeah, fine. Because session opening timing we do that, but worked well. Can or it will continue to push up high something within this. Let's see how it goes. Let's just see if we happen to get any entry at the session opening. We'll plan longs in Nasdaq. गोल्ड यार गोल्ड गोल्ड होल्ड तो जोरदार कर रहा है ना बाइंग के लिए. लेकिन दैट इज आउट ऑफ द प्लान. मैं बस बैठूंगा और देखूंगा हाउ गोल्ड मूव्स एंड गोल्ड रिएक्ट्स. Because now we have this as our command. Precisely, it should be something within this. We can mark this entirely. By changing time frame, you will understanding in a much better way. Yeah. 3 minutes. Maybe have this as our demand. No, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, no, 4 minutes. Maybe have this. Let's see how price reacts. If prices consider this as a demand, let's see. बट जो इंटेंशन था वो काइंड ऑफ फेल होते हुए लग रहा है अभी फिलहाल डिपेंडिंग ऑन हाउ द करंट प्राइसेस आर एक्चुअली मूविंग. और लेट्स जस्ट सी हाउ थिंग्स बिल्ड्स अप नेक्स्ट. यूरो में मेरा कोई प्लान नहीं है. गोल्ड में आई डू हैव आई एक्चुअली हैड अ प्लान. लेट्स सी व्हाट नेक्स्ट हाउ इट बिल्ड्स. Hundred has nicely built its order flow, and right now what we can see is we do have this clear level of inefficiency right here. तो अभी ये इनएफिशिएंसी फिल करने की प्रोसेस में प्राइसेस जा सकती है, ठीक है. सो माय मेजर इंटेंशन वुड बी टू see if we can manage to build a position where we can actually bet on longs and plan to fill this inefficiency. That was the inefficiency in my time frame. Would actually love to see this getting filled. Yeah, it does make sense. Hmm. These longs were nice, but भाई अब ये लास्ट होप है मेरा। अगर यहाँ से लग रहा है कि अब सेलिंग बन सकती है, तो अभी मैं डायरेक्टली तो नहीं एंटर करूंगा। तो ऑर्डर फ्लो हैज बिल्ड नाइसली, वी हैव like reached a premium area of supply. We are seeing some conviction coming in, but I want a failure, like clear failure of this. That's when I will enter shots, or I will plan to enter shots in between. तो मैं कुछ नहीं कर रहा. And for US 100, I fucking wanted to enter somewhere around this with this as a stop loss, but it just flew. And you will clearly see this inefficiency getting filled now. It was a good trade that we missed on US 100. This is our entry. Stop loss is German index also continued.